Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to my channel, Claire Thackeray. Today is the 14th of February 2023, and we're going to do a political read. So I've got three decks in front of me: the Aftertarot by Corrine, the Modern Witch by Lisa Stirl, and Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. So I'm going to try and get through as many countries as I can. I've got a little list and let's start going for it. Okay. So I'm going to do the UK first. So looking at the UK political energy read as of today, 14th of Feb 2023. UK political read, please. Okay. Yeah, we've got loss. We've got a lot of loss. A lot of people at the minute I'm feeling are wrapped up in their own stuff. There's this feeling in the UK of people being wrapped up in their own stuff and not realising that there are actually other people. There's like a man drowning there, that there are others that are worse off. It's about realising that actually it could be a lot worse, and that for although wherever we are on our path, there are people that are struggling even more so. There's the Emperor coming through. Why is the Emperor coming through? The Emperor's coming through because there's a need and a feeling for something new, and the Emperor is to be blamed for this. The Emperor's responsibility. How is the Emperor? Yeah, you've got a very rich Emperor at the minute. We've got a very rich Prime Minister. We've got rich politicians. We've got rich monarchy. There's a lot of money being fluttered away on other things. I mean, just as I'm sat down today, we've got a notification that Camilla will wear Queen Mary's crown, which is second hand, but how much money is being put into the wrong pots? How much energy is being put into the wrong pots? UK. Endings and new beginnings. There's a divine feminine energy that's wanting to come in. So my attention is going to a divine feminine energy, political, UK political. And younger. Inexperienced. For although the people that are in charge of the UK at the minute seem like they've got it all in some respect, there is this energy of being inexperienced, an inexperienced leader. Emotions all over the place. Something coming to an end, and I'm wondering if this is Rishi Sunak. It's not Rishi, it's Rishi Sunak. I don't even know the name of my own Prime Minister. Oh dear. Rishi Sunak. Ooh, ouch. You see what that is? It's a rich man. And he's got bidding. Now, is this Rishi? And he said Richie, then as in Richi. Is this Rishi and us? Or is this him with something else? Yeah, wink. Doing somebody's bidding. Being easily bought. Show me more cards in relation to this. Rishi Sunak. Queen of Cups. Is this his wife? Queen of Cups. Let's keep going. I knew that moon was coming out. I think there's somebody else waiting to come in. I don't really follow politics, to be honest. We've got the Queen of Cups. We've had enough. We need something else. We need something better, more heart-centred, a completion, something that we can't see. I'm hearing jobs for the boys. Where are we putting money? Why are we putting money? We need to look at where we're putting money. There's a feeling in this reading of needing to look where we're putting money. I'm also feeling that Rishi won't be a long-term Prime Minister. Tories, Conservatives. It's Conservatives. Oh dear. Conservative Party, not the Conservatories. Conservative Party. King of Cups. Queen of Wands. There's something going on between men and women in that party. Women are standing up in this party, women are rising up. Conservatives. Oh, that's interesting. That card came out and I put it facing down. Victory at the bottom. Victory. I want to say there's a new breed of conservative that wants to come through. We've had the old traditional Etonian conservative, and there's this new energy in there, along with the divine feminine energy that wants to come in and have a crack at the whip, because people have had enough. A lot of the young up and coming in the Tory party, from what I can see from this, are wanting their moment. They're wanting their moment. I even wonder if, I don't even know how far off are we from a what's it called? I don't even know what it's called. I do know what it's called. When we go to vote, election. How far away? Will they win the next general election? The Tories, Tories, the next general election. Ooh. Could win, happy ever after, the family. Or it could be a new family coming in. A new family coming in. It's veiled. 8 of Swords, restrictions lifting. New energy coming in. Or it could even be the past. It could be the Tories get back in, but it's a different leader. But again, I don't even know when we're due an election. Right. Line off my list. USA, 14th Feb, political stuff. Recovery, heartbreak. Oh. Emperor? Who was the Emperor? I know the President's Biden, by the way. I'm not that dense. So we've got heartbreak, recovery. This is the Aftertarot, so this is what comes after heartbreak. So we've got a period of recovery, a period of reprieve, endings and new beginnings. We've got somebody that's taken more than what, somebody that's deceiving, taking more than what they need. Sacrificing at all cost. We've got a Queen of Cups, a King of Cups, and we've got the Devil. The Devil wanting to come in and take anything that's good. The Devil wanting to come in and destroy all that's good. Having to be stronger, this King of Cups energy, having to be stronger to stop this Devil energy coming in. Who is it? I'm going to have a clarifier for that. Who's the King of Cups? I bet I don't even get a clarifier. Who's the King of Cups? High Priestess. Intuition. What was my intuition? My intuition, the King of Cups, is Biden for this reading. I think at soul level, Biden. I think anyone that comes into leadership has certain energies they have to navigate, certain ways they have to navigate, certain people they have to navigate, and certain people wanting to bring in something heavy. And it feels as though, I want to say that he wants to try and stop this, but he's feeling overwhelmed with it. He's feeling, I want to say there's concerns, health concerns for him. There's a lack of sleep going on. He feels adrift. And there's an Emperor. Where were you, Emperor? He's gone. The Emperor's gone. Where was he? I had an Emperor. I shuffled, didn't I, and lost him. I think the Emperor, and this isn't about who I perceive as the Emperor. For this reading, the Emperor I felt was Trump, because Trump still feels in his power, but Biden still feels as though he's losing his power, and it feels as though he's struggling to hold this off. But there is also the card of recovery and temperance. So Will Biden hold off the devil energy? And the devil energy can be anything. The devil. Will Biden hold off the energy? Will Biden hold off that? At his own cost, probably. At his own cost. At his own cost. High Priestess energy coming in, intuition, needing to go into his intuition. People are all wrapped up in their own pain at the minute. Wrapped up in their own pain. Future for Biden. Future for President Biden. Future for President Biden. Future for President Biden. Another leader that's doing this, doing the bidding. They're doing the bidding of something. Yeah, they're doing the bidding of something. Yeah, they're doing the bidding. It's almost like selling your soul. Yeah, they're doing the bidding. But there's something coming up with the leaders soon. Not sure what it is, where they're going to trip themselves up. Love how spirit work. So our leaders are going to trip themselves up. So he's nicking his swords. There's a rope here waiting to trip him up. So the leaders are going to trip themselves up to make way for a new energy that wants to come in. To make way for a real leader. This isn't just about US. It feels as though this is about all kinds of things. All kinds of countries, sorry. The attention is going to be on the Emperor in all countries. Interesting. So, Keepers of the Light, message for America. I didn't do this for UK, did I? Keepers of the Light, message for US citizens, US people. Radha, Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship, harmony and healing. Huge healing happening in America, believe it or not. For those living there, you might think you're joking. I'm not. Huge healing, huge divine energy healing. Green Tara, look at those colours. So this is healing happening, this is recovery happening. You're being asked to focus on home, focus on family, focus on your own healing. You are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation, trust. I've also got to say to America that your worst case scenario will not happen. It's not allowed to happen, okay? It will be stopped before it happens, right? France, I know nothing about France. Here we go. France, 2023. France political 2023. Out in the cold. It's people are out in the cold. There's issues with money, issues with where the political system is with money. There's somebody within the political system in France that's out in the cold. Somebody in France has tried to flag something up, I'm seeing, and they've been pushed out, don't know anything about it, and they've been pushed out. They're out in the cold. There's a big thing with homelessness in France as well, I'm feeling. People that I'm hearing, also people that are wanting to stand away from the narrative and feeling pushed out in the cold. There's a lot of loss. Somebody walking away. Is this Macron? Is he even still president? Yes, I think he is. Macron walking away. There's this... Oops, sorry. I apologise to my tarot. If you've ever heard me say sorry in a card, it's because I've knocked either my tarot or my crystals, or sometimes my mic. Sorry. Ooh, victory. Victory. Somebody walks away and then there's victory. I don't know when you're due for an election or if you do elections. I think you do elections, of course you will. But there's this energy of walking away. There's something wants to come in that's more victorious. France political read. France political read. France political read. Right, justice. There's legal things going on at the minute. Right, yeah. I got a little bit of a download that came in just as I was shuffling. And I don't know what goes on under the ground of France, but there's something about corridors and things under France, that there's healing under the earth at France, and we've got the tower. I think this is going to be similar for all the political breeds that I'm doing today, because the thing is, the emphasis is on it all. The emphasis is on it all. The emphasis is on justice, the tower crumbling. Looking to a new direction. That's interesting. That card's is really interesting. And temperance, needing to balance our inner energies. He wants me to read on Macron. Oh, that's just fallen out. The Eight of Pentacles and illusion and delusion. So Macron. Infighting. Macron. Out in the... It could be him, it could be Macron that's out in the cold. I don't follow it, so I'm unsure. Three of Pentacles, completion. All these guys, I mean, we've done 3 so far, haven't we? They all seem as though they're completing a time in office. There's a completion going. I also want to say as well that a lot, this may be, I mean, let's wish this in. We all get choice, and it feels as though a lot of these leaders are coming to a crucial choice. Not sure what it is. Maybe it's something to do with the direction of the world. And it's almost like they're given a choice. You're either going to choose love or you're going to choose this. And it results in a lot of them falling, leaving, retiring, new people coming in. It's going to be interesting. But what my guide's saying is please stay calm, light wins, and love will rise again. So, right, France, Oz, Australia. Ooh, before I go. France. Faith, humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. Okay? So, Oz, Australia. Oops. Australia, political read, please. Australia, political read. We've got judgment, there's a decision going on. I'm being sure, I have no idea what their parliament looks like or where it is. Ignorance, I know, I apologise. I apologise, but there's something around their parliament, changes coming in around their parliament, changes coming in within their parliament, new energy coming in. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's going to be investigated for their deeds with money. Somebody's been lying over money and sending it somewhere else. Australia, the hanging man. Somebody's been feeding him to do this. Somebody's been encouraging this man to do it. Somebody's been enabling. Not sure if it is. It could be. I don't know. I wouldn't like to say. It feels like it could be the Prime Minister though, or the President if it's a President there. Emotions running high. Oops. And somebody holding on at all cost. And the past, something to do with the past coming up to be cleared. This person that I'm reading on has stuff that he's done in the past and his skeletons are coming out of the closet. It feels like maybe it's personal, to do with money, etc. I need to keep going because I've got those on my list. See if we can get it done. Whoop. Oz. Faith, keep the faith. That same card's coming out. Faith and hope for Oz. So New Zealand. I know you've just got a new Prime Minister, haven't you? New Prime Minister. Is it President? Tell me in the comments. New Zealand. New leader of New Zealand. New leader of New Zealand. Queen of Wands energy. And he's male, isn't he? A new leader. Completion. Ah, yes, she's left. Completion. You're going through a completion phase. I'm hearing he will carry on the seeds of which she sowed. He will carry on. He will do the bidding. And Z. New Pentacles. This new energy wants to come in all the countries. New energy wants to come in. There's a King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and a King of Wands. They're going to be very similar but very different. They're going to be very similar and very different, and a lot of what he's having to do that was set in place by her happens in all countries. But it's almost so once he gets that cleared, he wants to focus on something else. Recovery, and what a great card to end on. Recovery and healing and success for NZ. Russia, okay, Russia. Infighting in Russia, we know that. Oh, I'm going really dizzy talking about Russia. The Magician. Ooh, something not nice in Russia. Page of Swords. Better times coming. Whatever's going on now is very toxic. But something is coming in that's better for all. A victory, power to the people, Somebody's taking more than what they need. Somebody is taking more than what, and love is waiting to come in. Healing is waiting to come in. This is similar for all the countries. It's the same for all the countries. Love waiting to come in. Change waiting to come in. Healing waiting to come in. Toxic energies purging. Infighting. I'm hearing taken down by his own people. So I'm not sure what that means. But taken down by his own. I'm hearing also the word cancer, so I'm not sure if he's got some form of cancer. Putin. Card for Putin as we speak. Card for Putin. Loss and walking away. Loss and walking away. It feels as though his time as emperor is coming to an end. China. 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 Let's see if we can get China done. China. China. Completion of a cycle. Work well done. Ooh, completion. China. Hierophant. Something that the powers that were in China, that they've completed. China. King of Pentacles. The money, I'm hearing the money men in China being seen for what they are. The money men in China being seen for what they are. China, infighting. It's turning on itself. It's aware that something new wants to come in. This could actually be for the... Have you seen the similarity in all the readings? I very rarely read on politics, and I might actually start doing more of it now. But there's a similar phase with politics in the world right now as I'm doing this reading. They're being offered something, they're being offered a choice between light and dark, they're being made to choose, they're being made to choose. Some of them are choosing light, some of them are choosing dark, some of them are crumbling, some of them are rebirthing. And also I've got to say as well, those that you thought were the goodies can change it. It's almost like we're going to be looking at people going, I thought you were one of them, or I thought you were that, or I thought you were a good guy. And you're going to be like, oh, I can't follow, I don't trust my discernment. They're like us, they're energy, so they can change and transform. And it's going to be it's going to be interesting. So the world, political energy of the world as we stand right now. If you've enjoyed this video, please do like, comment and subscribe for more content. Yeah, unity coming in with the political systems. Unity, change, balancing the divine masculine, balancing the divine feminine, holding the world in their hands. The old is having to fall. The old is having to fall, and that's what we're watching. That's why we're like this, watching the news, like, oh my God, that kind of thing when you're watching the news with the political stuff at the minute. It's because it's crumbling. Please do not go into fear. Please stay grounded. Please stay in light because this is coming in. It just takes time. Balance at the bottom. World political status. World political status. World political status. Healing. The Star card. I'm hearing by this time next year the political stage looks very different, and what I'm seeing, it's almost like, you know, when something's been blown up, not that I'm saying there's going to be any blowings up that goes on, it's just like the ashes. There's new leaders, what I'm seeing in my mind's eye walking through the ashes, and they're just looking, and it's like they pick up the ashes and it's like, oh, never again, never again. New leaders that have an opportunity to be leaders, to be the leaders that we've always wanted. And it's almost like now I can see them, they're putting their coats on, they're putting the suits on, the dresses on or whatever. And they're a mixture of people from different backgrounds, and they're starting to get ready to come in. A lot of them are already there in different roles, doing things behind the scenes, but they're already there. And always remember that whatever the dark try to do, there's always the light jumps in. They're not allowed to. The soul contract for the earth does not allow it. So if you're seeing pandemonium in your country, you're like, oh my God, what's happening? It's healing is happening. Healing is happening. And keep the faith, keep positive, love each other, and let's keep pulling, keep the faith, love each other, and working on not arguing with each other as well. I'm right, you're wrong, your leader's this, your leader's that, your country's this. Because ultimately, what I'm seeing is a world that comes together eventually, political. Yeah, those that take too much will come under the spotlight and you will not be able to do anything but see them. Okay? Something wants to come in that's new. They're going to be very naive, these new leaders, but they're going to be heart-centred. And they're just going to need us to be patient with them. I don't think they're in yet. They're not in power yet. But they're going to be taking up the reins. It's going to be each country at a time. And I'm feeling Russia's going to be the first one of this. When there's a new leader comes in that's very different to what we're experiencing or what we've experienced in the past. Wheel of Fortune comes out. Yep. Having to come in after battle. These new leaders, when they come in, they're going to feel a bit low. They're going to feel a bit like, where do I start? So they'll need our patience. They'll need our lack of non-judgment. They'll need us to just have faith in them, have trust in them, believing them, hold space for them. Interesting, a message for the world at this time. Political read, political energy read, political energy read, political energy read. Cosmic Gateway, Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Kuthumi, Cloak of Wisdom, you already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Trust what you know. Intuition, change is happening. Honestly, and this energy of, oh my God, it's just, we've got to be so careful what we say with our words, because our words are alchemy, they're magic, they're spells. So when we say this is awful, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, we are actually birthing that. We are actually birthing that with our mouth, with our words, with our speech. So it's not about saying everything's wonderful. I'm not saying that. That's something totally negative in its own respect. But changing this is awful to we are healing. Oh, this is never going to end to we are recovering. Oh my God, when is it going to get better to it's getting better every day. Even if sometimes it doesn't feel like it just is getting better every day. Okay? So yes, it's been an interesting read. Have you enjoyed it? Let me know in the comments. We've got on my camera battery. Am I going to do anything else? I've got time to do anything else. So I'll just stick to politics. Anything else about politics? Anything else about politics? Anything else about politics? Yes, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I did that. This is a completion of a task. Summer's time to hold on. Those that are holding on to the old ways will be dealt with by the light. Endings are coming. New beginnings are starting. Thank you for watching. I'm just going to see where my record button is on my new camera. Anyway, thanks for watching. Love to everyone. Please do like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one, which will be towards the end of the week, a channeling with Princess Margaret, and she's going to be talking about Spare and Harry and Meghan, so and her own time within the royal family, and explaining a bit of the dynamics that go on in there. So thank you for watching. Love to all, and I will see you later. Bye. Oops.